Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your love reading. This is going to be another 411 love reading where we're going to look at everything that you want to know regarding love. As always, this is meant to be a general love reading, so it will not resonate with every Virgo watching. So just take what resonates for you, what applies to your situation, and leave the rest. You can check out your other placements for additional messages, your sun. Actually, no, just kidding. Your moon, your rising sign, or any other sign of significance. I have all of the playlists for each sign linked in the description box. So let's jump right in. For Virgo, spirits, angels, guides, messages, guidance, please, for Virgo. What does Virgo need to know regarding love? What does Virgo need to know regarding love? What can they expect in love for Virgo? What messages do we have? Spirits, angels, guides. Let's see what we have for you guys. Okay, currently what's going on for you in love? Yikes. 5 of Swords, 10 of Cups. Okay. Past energies or influences on the current situation. Page of Wands reverse, Death, Scorpio energy. Okay, how you feel about this person? 3 of Swords. What the hell's going on? What's going on, Virgo? And Knight of Pentacles. Okay, I get like a back and forth. I'm gonna push and pull here. 5 of Swords with 10 of Cups. 3 of Swords with Knight of Pentacles. Okay, we'll see what this is all about. How do they feel about you? 4 of Cups reverse, Page of Cups reverse. Yikes. Okay. Okay. This is going to be an interesting reading. Hidden factors or what you need to know. Page of Pentacles reverse, 7 of Pentacles reverse. Someone feels they've wasted their time or invested in the wrong thing or the wrong person. Okay. And potential for the future or where all of this is headed in the near future. King of Cups, Strength reverse, Leo energy, and why everything is happening, the root, the foundation, the bottom of the deck energy, the Sun. Wow. Okay, so we're going to see what this is all about, Virgo, because I feel like there is a lot going on here that we're going to have to like decipher. I don't think it's going to be one of those simple readings. Okay, so let's start with the why everything is happening. Let's start there. The Sun. Sometimes for me as a reader, this can mean clarity, radiance, something that's out in the open that is seen clearly. But the Sun could also be good news, good things happening, happiness, joy. Spirit, can we get some clarity, please, for Virgo? What does Virgo need to know? What's going on here for Virgo? All right. What's the Sun about? What's the Sun doing here for Virgo? Why is the Sun here? 7 of Cups, choices, options. Tell me about the Sun. Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is some sort of clarity that's coming in to someone or for someone. Some sort of truth, news, especially with the Knight of Swords and the Sun. Maybe someone doesn't know quite what to make of it, of what, you know, is coming in. Tell me about the 7 of Cups. Why is the 7 of Cups here? Justice, Libra energy. Why is the Knight of Swords here? What's this Knight of Swords about? Why is the Knight of Swords here? 8 of Pentacles. I feel like someone's trying to make the right decision. Like someone wants to make the right decision okay. Virgo, I apologize in advance, okay? Because Mercury retrograde cannot let me rest, okay? Readings have been so difficult. I just can't talk. I can't speak English. Like, there's always something. So just bear with me. Someone's trying to make the right choice for them. The moon at the bottom of the deck here, Pisces energy. I feel like someone's trying to understand something. With the Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and the moon, like maybe trying to make sense of what this message is. Maybe trying to understand the truth of something. Get to the bottom of something. You know, it could also be that someone just isn't sure. They don't know where things are headed, where all of this could lead with the moon. There's doubts, right? This could be you or your person, because this is just the overall energy, the why everything is happening. I feel like this Knight of Swords is very important. And it's almost like there's some sort of message or truth that brought clarity to a situation, and someone's trying to do something about that. You know, why is the Five of Swords here in the current situation? This is what's currently happening here. Five of Swords, Ten of Cups. Five of Swords is usually someone that's not playing fair. They're playing dirty. So I'm trying to figure out why they would do that. What's this Five of Wands? What? No. The Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords here? Why is the Five of Swords here? Knight of Wands. Someone's attracted to something, desires something, wants to go after something. Why is the Ten of Cups here? What's this about with the Ten of Cups? I feel like someone wants what they want, regardless of like how they get it. Tell me about the Ten of Cups. The Hierophant. Taurus energy. So this could be somebody that is already in a commitment. There's the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. There could be one of you in this connection could be in a commitment already, but desire something else. And desiring something else is not like the right thing to do. Can I get a clarifier for this Knight of Wands and the Hierophant? There could be a family here with children, perhaps. This could also be somebody that likes to do the right thing. Appears like they are always having it together, making the right choices. But what they want is almost like this different than that. Tell me about this Knight of Wands and the Hierophant. The moon. Yeah, this is secrets, mystery, confusion, fears, illusions. So what I'm seeing here, Virgo, whatever's going on between you and another person, both of your energies are here. This is the current situation for you in love. What's going on in love for you at this time. And I feel like someone here could have already, be dealing with someone that's married. And I feel like there's desires, maybe even, what's the word? Someone being unfaithful. Because they're not doing the right thing. This is someone that's doing things in secret, doing the wrong thing, playing with someone else, taking advantage, or they want something so badly that they're not going the right way about it. Now, past energies influencing this, or whatever is insight on the situation, what's influencing the situation, we have Death and the Page of Wands reverse. Well, the Page of Wands reverse is a card for me of someone who they go one step forward and two steps back because it's not the right approach. They don't take the initiative, or they make mistakes. They rush into things. They're too impulsive. I feel like someone rushed into something here and it led to an ending, or they didn't do things the right way and it's led to disappointment or something that's ending rather than beginning. Tell me about the Page of Wands reverse. Why is the Page of Wands reverse? Queen of Swords. Okay, why is death here? What's death about? That's a lot, but I'm gonna see what we have here. 9 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, yikes, 4 of Wands, and Strength. I said yikes because I feel like what someone wanted, they definitely didn't get. I feel like they wanted stability, they wanted balance, harmony. This was probably their desire, their greatest wish. It would have brought them a lot of satisfaction, but instead, it was because they wanted to keep things a certain way, but instead they got the Death card. I don't think it worked out. Someone tried to control the situation and it backfired, is kind of what I'm seeing here. What's at the bottom of the deck? I'm just curious. 2 of Pentacles. Maybe they were juggling a little too much. Now this Queen of Swords, this is interesting to me. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Queen of Swords is no BS. They just care about the truth. Tough exterior. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Why is the Queen of Swords here? The Ace of Wands. 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like this is somebody that wants to have a new beginning, something that this Page of Wands reversed. They wanted this Ace of Wands, but they didn't get it. And it had to do with love or a partner. Yeah. There was obstacles here and secrets. What the hell is going on, Virgo? I feel like someone either got caught or the truth came out. And I'm not really seeing that just yet, but I feel like that's where this is headed. Because the sun is why everything's happening. So there's clarity here. Okay, let's see what the heck is going on. Tell me about the energies between Virgo and this other person. Now, Virgo, how you feel about this other person is, I mean, the 3 of Swords is the first card that came out. So heartbreak, disappointment. And yet you still have here the Knight of Pentacles. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Spirit, tell me about Virgo's energies in this connection. Judgment call. So you're the one making the decision is what I'm seeing here. You have a decision to make. Maybe you've already made it. Tell me about the person Virgo is or will be dealing with. What are their energies in this connection? What are their energies? Burning passion. Chemistry is off the chart. Passion, intimacy, chemistry, and then deep regret at the bottom of the deck. See, I feel like this person screwed up. There could have been, I keep wanting to say a lack of loyalty or someone was the opposite of loyal. But I think that the word is unfaithful, right? The opposite of being loyal is someone that's cheating or unreliable. But I keep hearing the word, when I think about it, instead of saying cheater, I think or I hear loyalty. Loyalty's in there. Something about loyalty is very important here. I'm trying to figure out why Spirit has that specific terminology. I feel like someone went after something with their desires or urges rather than doing things the right way. It's kind of what I'm getting here, but I feel like I'm missing something important. What else can you tell me about Virgo's energies? What else can you tell me about Virgo's energies in this connection? Gift. So you're being given something, an opportunity perhaps. The Knight of Pentacles is here. And I feel, okay, yeah. So there's something coming in for you, Virgo. Maybe there's someone interested in you. Maybe there is a new opportunity you want to go after. Spirit might be giving you a new opportunity and you have to decide about it or make a decision about it. You could even be made an offer from this person and you're trying to decide whether to accept it. Tell me about the person Virgo is dealing with. What do we need to know about this person that Virgo is dealing with? What do we need to know about this person? Bad health, yikes. This is like the 10 of Wands for me. And I feel like this is somebody who's not doing well. Page of Cups is reversed for them. Heartbroken, disappointed, but you're also heartbroken and disappointed. So it's like you're marrying each other. Unexpected income is at the bottom of the deck here. This is kind of like the Ace of Pentacles for me. I feel like this person is trying to make you an offer here. Why is the Three of Swords? Why is the Three of Swords here? Why is the Three of Swords here? Seven of Wands. There's resistance, defensiveness, challenges, opposition. And it's bringing you pain, or it's causing you pain. I feel like you're trying to ward this off. Protect yourself from this. Tell me about the Knight of, like maybe you're trying to resist this person. Or resist the challenges or fight back because you've been hurt. Okay, tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. What's this about with the Knight of Pentacles? Three of Cups. A reunion, coming together. I feel like someone's trying to make you an offer to reunite. Or come together, to meet up. Tell me more about this Knight of Pentacles. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Yeah, there's that Ten of Wands. There's things that come about with this offer. I feel like this offer has, what's the word? Attachments. Like this offer isn't just an awesome opportunity. It comes with baggage. Three of Cups, Three of Swords. I don't know if there was a third person here and someone could have been unfaithful. I still see that as a possibility. Tell me about the Four of Cups reverse. Why is the Four of Cups reverse? Three of Pentacles. Why is the Page of Cups reverse? This person wanted to have their cake and eat it too, whoever this is. Tell me about the Page of Cups reverse. Yeah, Six of Cups. This is somebody from your past and they are heartbroken over what happened in the past. Can I get one more for the Page of Cups reverse? Yeah, Five of Cups, exactly. They're regretful over what has happened in the past. They have no one to blame but themselves though. This person mistreated you. And what you need to know is that there is no offer coming. Page of Pentacles is reversed. Oh, there's the Knight of Cups again. There's something, what you need to know is that there was a bad investment here that was made. With the Seven of Pentacles reverse and the Page of Pentacles reverse. Now, Page of Pentacles reverse could be a delayed offer. Let's see. Why is the Page of Pentacles reverse? Why is the Page of Pentacles reverse? Eight of Swords. Yeah, this isn't an offer that's being made. Someone's too scared to follow through. Or stuck and can't make even a small offer here. A lot of fear, a lot of mental anguish. Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords, overthinking. This is a mental block. Why is the Seven of Pentacles reverse? Why is the Seven of Pentacles reverse? The Wheel of Fortune. This one wanted to come out. Six of Wands. Interesting. So what I'm getting here, when I see the Seven of Pentacles reverse and these two cards, which are cards about like serious success, momentum forward, good luck, good fortune. I feel like someone wanted this, but they invested in the wrong place. The seeds are not growing or manifesting. Where they planted the seeds, it's not growing. There's an impatience here as well. Someone's running out of patience because they've been waiting and waiting and waiting for something that they thought was going to be a Six of Wands and Wheel of Fortune, but it's not happening. That's what you need to know for some reason. You need to know that something isn't happening. Okay, so where's all of this headed? Well, we have the King of Cups here and the Strength reverse. So Strength reverse is typically a lack of courage, a lack of strength, or it could be that someone is trying to control something too much and it's not working. So let's see, why is Strength reverse? Why is Strength reverse? Death, again, Scorpio energy. So someone here doesn't have the strength, the courage to end something, to change something. Tell me about Strength reverse. Can I get one more? Why is Strength reverse? The Chariot, Cancer energy. So I feel like someone needs to end something and move on is kind of what I'm seeing here. But maybe they don't have the strength or the courage to do so. Maybe because of emotions. I have the King of Cups here. They tend to be emotionally invested, emotionally involved. Tell me about the King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups here? Could be dealing with a water sign. Why is the King of Cups here? Two of Wands. I feel like this king, okay, so this King of Cups is waiting to make a decision. Tell me more about this King of Cups. What do we need to know about this King of Cups? What do we need to know about this King of Cups? Queen of Pentacles. The High Priestess again at the bottom of the deck. A decision, a path forward. Can I get one more for the Two of Wands? This is about a person. This decision is about a person. Why is the Two of Wands here? The Devil, Capricorn energy. This decision is about, it's about an attachment. And once again, I feel like someone's trying to make the right decision. This is about an attachment. Maybe an attachment that has turned unhealthy. Maybe an attachment that someone feels stuck in. Can I get one more for this Two of Wands? Why is the Two of Wands here? What can you tell me about this Two of Wands, Spirit? The Sun, yeah. It just circles back around. What I think has happened here is that there is and this is a common theme recently in the readings that I've been doing, there's like a truth that cannot be ignored. Clarity that someone has received or figured out through whatever means. They've found something out or they've discovered something. And it's changing their perception, or forcing them to make different choices. This could be you, this could be your person. I feel like someone's working on something now that they know this information, now that something is clear. And I feel like this clarity is still something that is affecting you or this person in the future. It's almost like this is the clarity that's forcing someone to make a decision about an attachment to another person. I feel this is a third-party situation. And someone doesn't have the strength or the courage to completely cut this loose and move on. And over here, the Death card, you know, it's almost like they wanted something like a fairy tale. They wanted things to be a certain way, and that is not happening. And here they are again, refusing to truly let go. They should be moving forward, but they're still here. This could be you or your person. In the future, I feel like someone's going to need to make this choice, because the Ten of Wands is here. I don't think that this is something that someone can keep up with. I think this is affecting someone. Tell me about the Chariot. Where could all of this lead to? Tell me about the Chariot. And the Moon is very important. It's almost like what someone desires is not necessarily what the reality is. What someone wants to happen doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen, right? Tell me about the Chariot. Why is the Chariot here? Yeah, the Ten of Swords. This is something that should be headed towards a complete ending, but I feel like someone's still hanging on. Someone is still hanging on when they shouldn't be. That's the message. Otherwise, I'll leave it here, Virgo. Thank you so much for watching this reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it brought some clarity or that it helped. If it did, hit that like button, subscribe so you can see more readings from me, and I will see you all in another video very soon. Take care.